Well, a fine good evening, everyone. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. I'm in Monkton, Vermont. A lot of traffic behind me on Monkton Ridge Road. But as you can see, I have found myself a cemetery, and this is the Monkton Ridge Cemetery, according to Google, because there's no signage on this cemetery. I'd say, of course not, but Burlington has 3 Catholic cemeteries where I visited, and just no names on any of them. All right, so I do know from looking at pictures online that it should be safe to walk. I can see these little headstones like over here and over here, and these look pretty old. So let's take a walk, or I'll take a walk and you guys can watch. Best of all worlds for you, and that's fine. Because I like to walk in cemeteries, as you may know. Now I do see there's another section down back, and I'm not going to go down there, but I'll do what I can. But I'm not going to go way down back. It looks certainly looks a lot newer than this section up here. Not that that really matters, but I'm just saying I wouldn't want to slip and fall down back. Now, these over here, I see 1850. So I'm guessing this person died in 1850. But some of these are very, 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 very hard to read. In fact, some are impossible to read. What is this name? Robinson Mumford. Died, I think this is 1804. I'm looking at this headstone right here. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm hoping you do. Hoping you can. And well, I can see some repaired headstones. That's fabulous. I'm always glad to see when they fix them. Well, I see a veteran here, a couple of veterans it appears. So let's see who is buried here. Joseph Willoughby. Oh, someone, his wife, I can't read that at all. She died in 1804, age 73. Joseph Willoughby, 5. Yeah. I always feel terrible for these. Oh, Revolutionary War. Another Revolutionary War. Holy cow. And let me bring this in. Yeah, there we go. Revolutionary War. If you want to see my photographs, you can see them on Instagram and Facebook under Traveling for History. Another veteran. Which war are you? Revolutionary War. So for if you look up Traveling for History on either of those sites with quotation marks, you'll find me, or just at Traveling for History. Now, isn't that a beautiful monument? I can't back up far enough to get all of this in one shot, unfortunately. The Lawrence family. Aaron, Lucy, they're listed right here. He was born in 1799 and died in 1880. Wow. She was born in 1807 and died in 1884. So, and then we had Diantha and Judson. And I did see their names on the right side of this monument. Looks like this last name is Moody. And you see the repairs on this with these iron rods, iron bars rather, with screws right through them. I've seen this, we've seen this in quite a few cemeteries. Certainly the older ones that have these flat and thinner headstones. It's funny looking through the monitor, if you will, here. It looks a lot darker than it is in real life. Maybe because I'm facing the sun. I wish I could offer you smell-o-vision, because someone is burning wood to heat their home, and I love that smell. I actually don't like using wood stoves, but I love the smell of one burning, that's for sure. All right, more Lawrence family. I'm guessing, given that the monument looks almost the same as this one over here, that the family is related. I don't know. I've never lived in Monkton. I don't know. I've never been to the cemetery before either. But that's my guess. And if anyone knows for a fact, you can always put in the comments below. Now this one, let's see. Ooh. This one's a little deep here. Let's see. Oh yes, here we go. Another Revolutionary War veteran. And thank you for your service. I'll thank all veterans for your service. But Revolutionary War. Wow, as close as Monkton. So let's go ahead and do a walk, a little strolling. I see a wreath down there. You see that too? You should now. So I do see newer headstones in this older section. That one right over there, for instance, definitely a newer headstone. Makes me think that they are still accepting burials. But I don't know. I wasn't expecting to be able to film a cemetery, given we've had snow. But we also had thaw. And Sunday, I think it's supposed to be 56 or 57 degrees Fahrenheit. I mean, we're talking a lot warmer than now. I think the temperature right now is, what is the temperature right now? 24 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. I don't know the formula. Except I do know that 32 degrees Fahrenheit equals 0 degrees Celsius. So there's that. So lower than 0 Celsius. And the wind chill makes it feel like, I think, 15 Fahrenheit, which is chilly enough. Okay. Some graves over this side. Whew. Now that is a big old broken headstone. And it's sideways to boot. But it does make it safer to have it sideways, with more space along one side to lean it. Another veteran. Which war, sir? War of 1812. Wow. Wow. Well, these are pretty big back here, and I have to say most of these are so unreadable that it's tricky. Sort of readable. Paul Atwood died 1855. I think it's August 25, 1855. Aged 92 years. Hard to say. Let's see. If I zoom it in, we can see any better. Yeah, that's definitely August 25. Oh, maybe it's 1857. No, 55. Yeah, 92. Wow. And another War of 1812 veteran. Speaking on behalf of all my subscribers and folks who watch my channel, we thank you for your service. And just going to walk a little bit more in here, but the sun is going down, as you can see. It's definitely setting. Isn't that gorgeous? But since it's going down, it's not going to be safe for me to be here. I love these double headstones, if you will. See how that has looks like two together? And I know from other cemeteries that what I've seen is that each stone is written up with the person's info. But that doesn't appear to be the case, at least not for that one back there. And there's another double-headed one over here. Oh, and over here. I don't get to see these very often, but when I do, I really love them. So unusual. And this is also not written side by side, but one above the other. Died 1813 and maybe 1815, maybe. Let's see. If I zoom in, what do we see? Well, unfortunately, maybe that's 1815 for the second one. I think I thought it was 1815. Age 79. Let's come to this. Ooh. A bit of a slant here. All these little headstones have to wonder their children. I already I pointed this out because of the repaired headstone over here. You see this one broke, but it does have the piece right here under the snow. And I love when they're set in these bases. The ones I was just talking about that have the double heads are often set in bases as well. when we see that there's Gene and John Roberts buried over there, excuse me, they're not buried. I do believe they're still with us. She was born in 1948 and he was born in 1943. I don't see any death dates, so I think they're both still alive, which is good. Very good. I was in a grocery store a few years ago, and one guy asked the other guy how he was doing, and the guy who was asked said, "Well, I woke up on the right side of grass today." Oh, one of my favorite lines ever. All right. Well, this is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. I'm in the Monkton Ridge Cemetery today. I just strolled a little tiny bit of it because I'm losing sunlight. But I plan to come back here when there's no snow on the ground, so it's abundantly safe to be in this cemetery. Appreciate your coming along with me. If you're enjoying my content, please subscribe to my channel. I'm still uploading every day of the week. It's March 4, 2022. Always finding new content to share with you. Once you subscribe, click on the notifications bell, and then you'll be notified each and every time I upload a brand spanking shiny new video just for you. Usually once a day, but every now and then you get a second one. Usually a weather thing. So, anyway, appreciate your coming along with me. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. Until I see you tomorrow, you have a great night. Thanks for watching. Bye.